Where are you at? Where are you at? What else do you need to work on? So this is the time to work on it. And ask yourselves these deep rooted questions, and you got to be honest about it though. You got to be honest about it, about really where you're at, and do it without judgment of self, okay? Because we can get so down on ourselves. Like, we get so down on ourselves. And Source is like, no, this is a learning journey. This is a learning journey. You're constantly moving in an upward trajectory. Even in the moments where you feel like, something happens to set you back, it's not a setback. It's always a step up towards where you're going, okay? So we got to release judgment of self. Like, damn, I felt like I should be here right now and I'm not there. So what? Is it a race? No, it's not. Okay, 111 on my timer. It's not a race. You are on your own journey. Don't compare yourself to other people. Number one thief of joy is comparison. But as you do this type of shadow work and you start to deep dive and figure out, okay, where does this come from? Where's the root of this? Is it something that happened in my childhood? Is it something that people told me about myself and I started to accept that as being true? Is it a belief system that is going to help me get to where I want to go? Or is it a belief system that I have been repeating in my head over and over and over and over and over again? And it's so important to understand how the subconscious mind works. Okay? Because when you have a certain belief system, your subconscious will start to create scenarios in your life that prove that belief system to be correct. This is how it works. And the belief system wants to be proved to be correct because it does not want to leave. It doesn't want to leave. The belief system is an energy. It's an energy. And the energy is like, I'm cool being here. Please give me the attention. Please continue to believe in me. Because that breathes life into the belief system. But when you sit back and you check it and you say, you know what? That may have served me at a time. In actuality, it probably didn't. But that may have served me at a time. But right now, it no longer serves where I'm headed. It served an old version of myself. But I'm not that person that I used to be. And especially not going into this year of transformation and rebirth. We're not holding on to that. We letting it go. But you've got to identify what it is. And the more you identify it, the more it'll come up. That's how this works. The belief system will start rearing its ugly head the more you look at it. But that's good, because what happens is it's grasping. It's trying to hold on because it knows that you're so close to letting it go, and it doesn't want to be let go. But you got to look at that thing in the eye and say, you know what? You're not serving me though. You're not. So I got to let you go. And you tell yourself a new story. You retrain your brain. That's how this works. And you say, hey, I am not lacking in any way. Although there were times in my life that I believed I was in lack of whatever it was, I know that that is not true. And that's a belief system that I had been holding on to for a long time, but it doesn't serve me. So now I'm looking at that belief system in the face and I'm saying, no, I'm abundant. You hear me? I'm abundant. There's nothing in me that is lacking, period. But not only do you identify it, you got to start walking in it. You got to realize, okay, now what else is surrounding that belief system of lack that lifts it up, that propels that belief system? What am I thinking? How am I acting? What are the people around me saying? What am I listening to that makes that belief system feel like it's true and has a leg to stand on? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like then you got to start checking the things around that belief system. Are there people in your life that are encouraging that belief system of lack? If it is, then hey, we put certain relationships in boxes, right? We compartmentalize things because we realize that not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything that worked for us at a certain time is going to work for us now because of where we're going. And you have been able to identify where you want to go. You know what it is. Don't let your mind trick you into telling you that you're not sure where you want to go. You know where you want to go, but the ego will get you twisted. Okay, the belief systems that are of a lower vibration will get you thinking things that aren't true. So you check it. Spiritual checkup time. Like, what's up? Deep dive. Journal, meditate, ask your spirit team, hey, please bring to my awareness what belief systems I may be holding on to that I don't realize that I'm holding on to, that it's time for me to let go of, because they can't come to where I'm going. No low vibrational shit, no 3D stuff can come into 5D. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So you're either going to be about it or you're not. And there is no judgment. There is no judgment. Source just wants you to understand what is on the table, because you always have opportunities. You always have choices. And as the being in flesh, you get to decide what it is you want to experience. So what do you want to experience? What do you want to experience? That's 100% up to you. It doesn't matter how much your spirit team wants a certain thing for you. It doesn't matter how much spirit wants something for you. It doesn't matter unless you want it for yourself. But not only do you want it, you got to act on it. You got to act on it. You got to put all of the energy behind it. Okay? Allow spirit to do the things the spirit does in the spirit realm. Okay? We can't control that. We don't know what that is. But we know what it is here on ground level. We're boots on the ground. So as boots on the ground, you got to put in the action. And the more you put in the action, the more you deep dive, the more shadow work you do, the more healing you do, the more understanding of who you are, the more you realize what your patterns are and what your conditionings are and the things that you used to believe about yourself that have not helped you. The more you do that, the more you keep excelling and growing and evolving and getting to where you want to be. And then it becomes effortless to bring into your life what it is that you want, to be in alignment with the things that you desire, to be able to create the life, because you are a creator. So to be able to create the life that you truly desire and that you're deserving of. But if you're holding on to belief systems that you're unworthy, then you're not going to be able to create what you want. You will continue to attract things in your life that show you that you're unworthy. This is why it's time for you to do this deep dive. This is why you really got to start looking at these things from an objective point of view. This is why mindfulness is so important. Okay? Practicing mindfulness, looking at things from a bird's eye view. You got to start. This is what Source is saying, is like, please start working and looking at things from your spiritual eye, because you are not just a human. You are only in your human flesh, but that is not who you are. You are a spiritual being. And so only looking at things from the lens of a human is going to keep you in a human experience. And what are the majority of people out here experiencing as a human? Are they experiencing the most beautiful things that life gets to offer? Or are they experiencing a lot of low vibrational stuff? Because there are a lot of people out here that's what they're experiencing. So do you want to continue to experience that, or do you want to move into the parallel version of you that is experiencing all of the abundance? Because that version of you is here. It's existing. Everything is existing right now, right here in this space. And you can shift your consciousness into that version of you. But are you ready? Are you willing to do the work? And if you're watching this video, you're clearly willing to do the work, because this is part of the work. Realizing and saying, okay, you know what? Thank you for the reminder. It is time. Let me see. What am I holding on to? Because as I move into this new energetic new year, I don't really want to be holding on to the things that aren't serving me anymore. Like, I want to be holding on to the things that are of the highest vibration, that allows me to continue to move in the place of abundance that I want, because I'm an abundant being and that's what I deserve. But you got to know that you deserve it. And I understand that there have been situations in your life that have shown you that have not been the best for you. Okay? And they have beat you down. I understand that. Believe me, I understand. But this is why we can't play the victim anymore. That's why we can't allow things that have happened in our past to continue to permeate our future. It's not going to work. You can if you want, but you don't have to. That's the thing. Like, it's literally a choice. It's literally a choice. So what choice are you going to make? What choice are you going to make? Because you get to make one. Options are here, limitless, abundance. It's all here for you. What would you like to experience? What would you like to experience? Because the energy is here for you, and you're filled with love. You are filled with the highest energy that exists in the universe. That's love. So, Source is saying, what does your self-love look like for you? What does your self-love look like for you? Does it look like taking the time to dive into the areas that you want to release? Yeah, it's time. It's time. All right. Thank you so much for joining me again today on this channeled message. I love you so very much. I'm excited for you. Please be excited for yourself. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to this beautiful community that we are building. Okay, we have so many beautiful souls that are here, that are excited about their life and what they get to achieve in this life. Please join us. I love you so much. I come out daily with channeled messages for you to help you on your spiritual journey, to give you a supportive, safe space to be able to do your healing work. I'm here to support you in any way that I possibly can. If you need the extra support, if you need the help, I'm here. Reach out to me, okay? I don't just have to be a face on your screen. You can actually reach out to me as well. I'm here to support in any way I can. It is my mission, and I am dedicated to it. Okay, so I will catch you tomorrow in the next channeled message. Peace, y'all.